Hello everyone, welcome to today class. This is Dr. Harikrishna, Associate Professor, Computer Science and Engineering. Okay. Today the topic is the need for cloud computing. Okay. Now, so many reasons is there why the need for the cloud computing. Now, in this main reason is the need and use of the cloud computing. It is very convenient and reliable compared to other technologies. And another major issue, so many issues is there. One major issue is, for example, the industrial persons are industrial oriented, large and small scale businesses persons. You have established one company. In that company, it has required the employees and required for the hardware components and required for the software components and so on. So by using the cloud computing, in this case you have to be using for and need for utilizing the cloud computing. Okay. Now in the world, in this base, because of the main reason, because of in the physically the cost is very high. So now we want to use for the cloud computing. In this case, the cost automatically reduce. Now first point is you want to saving the cost. And for example, in the employees point of view, in the physically infrastructure, in that case, so maintenance employee will be required, manpower also will be required. Now compared to you want to choose for the cloud computing, in that case manpower automatically reduce. Why? Because you want using you have utilizing the virtualized. The virtualized means you have any any questions will be occurred, or any conflict will be occurred, any complaints will be occurred. In that case, automatically third party we have to be solve the particular questions. So the main this reason also you not use for the cloud computing. Another reason is the physically infrastructure cost is very high. For example, you want to choose for the physically, for example, you want to RAM and be required, high RAM will be required, memory also will be required, storage also will be required. So now we want to choose for the cloud computing. In that case also you want to need for cloud computing. Why? Because in the physically equipment you want to take for the low cost, and remaining the high configuration equipment you want to use for the utilizing the for cloud computing. So these are the major reasons you want to need for cloud computing. And another issue also is there. We can run all our workloaded data of applications and procedures online over the internet remotely, instead of utilizing the physical hardware and software components. Now, for example, nowadays in the COVID-19 periodic time, all the people want using the online classes. The online is nothing but one type of platform that is also called as cloud computing. Okay. Now in this case you have to be required all equipment physically and software equipment you can using for the internet and remote only. Okay. Then the day by day issues related to the server key, and also we want to be install the software and hardware, whether it can be renewable of license. Now you want to choose for the physically equipment, physically infrastructure. In that time, in the renewal process, one person can be handled, And the software updation also another person will be handled. Each person you have to give some salary like that one. Now these all the we can be reduced by using the cloud computing. The why because in the cloud who are providing the cloud services, that people only automatically upgrade your softwares, upgrade your license, and so on. And with the help of a cloud we can get to any informations like applications whenever you want to need over the internet. By using the internet in the cloud servicing provides services applications, servicing providers, these all the things you have utilizing or requiring taking from in our internet only. And cloud not only handles the data storage remotely, but it also protects and recovery all the crashes or lost data. Now, in the cloud, for example, like Gmail is also one of the cloud service provider. iCloud, Google Cloud, Apple Cloud, so many cloud service providers is there. Now nowadays, all the mobiles, for example, mobile phones have one feature is the cloud computing. Cloud features is there. For example, like if you have photos is there, documents is there. These are the photos and documents and sensitive data that our category want to be stored securely and protectively in our cloud storages. These are sensitive data we have to be retrieving from the through the by using the internet only. Now, for example, the physically how data will be lost, it cannot be recovered. But in the virtualized, the data will be lost. In the virtualized, the data will be lost automatically. Automatically, if we have recover in our information. Why? Because we have using these some tools. The cloud we have providing these so many servers is there. For example, one server we can be damaged automatically the entire data stored to another server by using the Hadoop technology. Okay. So in the crashed data also we can be recovered. Loose data also we can be recovered by a high secure manner. Now in the cloud computing, you have to provide offer the accessing and paying options with the ease of use, where clients can switch the applications effectively as indicated by the utilizing and have pay just for the utilizing the resources. Why? Because the cloud servers providing the services is 24/7 on. For example, the client have switch mobile, switch the phone, switch the tab, not in the internet issues. These are some reasons. In that case, also providers automatically 24/7 running the application. And also you have to record the videos. Now when your free time you want to be accessing and you want to be gathering visualizing in that in that videos. And also the cloud is you have to provide developing a businesses where or when the demand of bandwidth is very high. While using the cloud, losing our data or losing our file is much less, very less. Why? Because I have providing the more secure. Without intimation, the data not visible. However, just like anything online, there is always a risk that someone may try to gain access to our personal data or sensitive data. It is very important choice choose for an accessing control with a strong password you want to provide, and pay attention also you can be provided. And we can providing for the privacy securities for the cloud computing servers. By using these all the using, we have providing the more secure, more protection of the particular information. Now we have take 5 minutes. All the people you want to thinking. One question is there. The question is, what is the use of cloud computing in day life? You are thinking 5 minutes. You are thinking 5 minutes. The question is, what is the use of cloud computing in day life? In daily life. Nowadays, all the people in daily life, how so all the people want to use in the cloud computing. Thinking 5 minutes. All of you, you know the answer. Please think and solve the question. What is the use of cloud computing in daily life? What is the use of cloud computing in daily life? What is the use of cloud computing in daily life? The daily life you have using cloud computing. Once you want to thinking and tell the answer. Okay. The answer is, in the daily life you have so many activities you want to using by using the cloud computing. For example, like banking sector, online transactions will be required, and daily you want to see the emails, daily you want to see the status of the WhatsApp, media streaming. For example, you want to use online news, YouTube channels, so many things is there, and also e-commerce also. All use these all the use the cloud. On the business sides, applications, infrastructures, storage, and sales, CRM, all have their presence out in the cloud. Okay, okay, thank you to all. Tomorrow you want to discussing the defining cloud computing and definition of the cloud computing. Okay, the cloud computing point of view, so many persons you have to defining different definitions, different defining the clouds. These are the things you have to discussing in the next class. Thank you to all.